Oh, oh baby. Come on in here, Mr. Largemouth. All right. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, you know, I want to talk about how to properly use a bait cast reel. And when it comes to bait casters, I would say that about 70% of my largemouth fishing and smallmouth fishing is done with a bait casting outfit. Let me just rig this swim bait real quickly here, and I'll show you how to properly use a bait caster. You know, backyard practice is without a doubt the best way to get good at using a bait caster. When I was a kid, that's all I did was walk around in the backyard and do a lot of casting, and I'd use a practice plug or a lure with no hooks on it. And essentially what you want to do is set up your bait caster with the anti-backlash, the brake, so that the bait falls slowly, and when it hits the water surface, it stops. So I'll show you one more time. When I hit the free spool button, it stops spinning. So now that the brakes are adjusted properly, the easiest way to learn how to use a bait caster is to use a lob cast first, and it's all in your thumb. A good, educated, sensitive thumb is important, and it's really easy to do with a little bit of practice. So let me just reel in real quick again. So you want to hold your thumb on the spool of the reel. I'll disengage the free spool, so now it's ready to cast. As I come forward, you want to lightly feather the line with your thumb. And as it comes near the surface of the water, you want to stop it and then just work your bait back in and fish. And you know, there are a lot of casting techniques, but I would say the easiest way to learn would be to use a straight lob cast where you're using a lot of your arm to cast. As you get more proficient, it's better to use more of just your wrist and just to cast like this, and don't use a lot of movement that way. And then as you even get more into it, I'll just show you here, and I'll stand back as an underhand cast. So you can actually skip it low to the water and just cast it out like this. And then there's pitching and flipping and all kinds of other techniques as well. But the basics of a bait caster: lightly feather the spool with your thumb.